Hello my dear champions, welcome back to our channel Deeksha Karnataka. I hope you're all doing great. Yeah, so in this session I'm going to talk about the 3.5 week plan that we have, the time that we have at hand, and how can we utilize it in the best way possible, especially for mathematics if we are trying to score 150 plus marks in KCET. Means just for the maths part I'm going to talk about today. So only how can we strategize our plan, the time that we have at hand to score 50 plus marks. Okay, so I hope you're ready for it. If you're all ready to start this session, do not forget to like the particular class, this particular session, and hit the subscribe button so that you have always the notification bell on, and every lecture that comes for you, you will not miss it. Okay, because every class that you miss bacha over here is simply equivalent to losing marks, because what we are planning on this channel is to benefit you all, and if you miss out on any class, it simply affects your marks that you're gonna score in KCET. Okay, it's very serious time right now. We cannot be very lenient or light-headed right now. We got to get serious, put all our efforts at the right place. Okay, so let's start with the session itself. So what I'm going to talk about in this particular class will not be a long class. It'll be a simple session where I'll talk about how can you utilize the time we have at hand. And in this session I'm going to talk about high weightage blueprint, weekly planner, okay, because we don't have now months left, so I'm going to give you overall a weekly planner. How can we strategize our time, KCET pro hacks for speed, and PU1 important chapters, because these are very important. Actually one of the hack is that knowing PU1 chapters, because PU1 chapters are relatively easier. The questions, the easy question that comes in the examination are from PU1 itself. And essential resource checklist means whatever you're referring from, you should be having this much of resource, and you should be referring only this at the last minute of time, nothing else. Okay, so let's start the class. So first thing first is the high weightage blueprint. In this, the important thing is the big three. Please check, the big three is the most important one, and that is going to talk about your calculus, vector 3D, and your matrix determinant. So these are the chapters which are going to be scoring high marks over here. So if you go and follow these chapters, you're gonna get equivalent marks of 40 plus. If I talk about continuity, limits can come for 1 marks, continuity comes for 5 to 6 marks, integration for 5 to 6 marks, differentiation again talk about differential equation, it comes for 2 marks, AOD for 3 marks, and again you have 2 marker question from your application of integral as well. So if you club them together, close to 18 to 20 marks comes from the calculus itself. Vector 3D carries 8 to 10 marks, and if you club the matrix determinant, again 7 to 9 marks. So if you club these together, these chapters together, close to 40 you are getting over here itself. Okay, but if you go and learn probability, then this gives you 5 to 6 marks if you include the chapters of PU1 and PU2 together, the concepts together. 6 marks can be there. So especially on the base theorem, there's a question that's gonna come for sure. So these are the high weightage blueprint for you to score a safe 40 marks in your KCET. Don't worry, our aim is not to score just 40 marks. We'll try our best to score 50 plus only, and the strategy will be for that itself, beta. Okay, so let's start. Now, before I move on to our rest of the plan in the evening, in the session, let me tell you more about our ongoing KCET batch. It was a 30-day crash course. Now we don't have 30 days left, but the class started on 21st of March itself. Okay, if you have not taken it yet, take it right now. We have an ongoing offer of 1,999. I know you don't have 30 days left, but still have time to cover up PYQs, to cover up mock tests, and any particular chapter. Let's say as a student, we don't have doubt in all chapters. We have doubt in only these. Let's say whatever chapter list. Let's say I have I'm struggling in my integration, I'm struggling in my differentiation. So I'm gonna go and work on those. So what you get over here is basically you get, again, this is an online class course. You get previous year questions, okay, with solution. You get as a video format. You get question and solution also, and you get complete syllabus revision of PU1 and PU2. So whichever chapters are there, try to revise high priority chapters because you have time less over here, and try to learn with the help of concepts and questions only. Even the concept you should learn with the questions only. If you have time, you can go ahead and learn from the theory also, whichever chapter is needed. Chapter wise KCET PYQs are there also in the test format. 10 full length KCET mock test is also available, so please try to take it up as soon as possible. Again, we don't have much time left. If you're watching me today, try to take it today only. Price is 1,999 for KCET batch, and for somebody who wants to practice more questions only, just the questions itself, for you all we have ABHYAS test series, beta. Okay, for you all we have ABHYAS test series. In that you don't have any theory, no PYQs, just the mock test. Okay, we don't have any theory in this, just the mock test. We get close to 30 mock tests over here, and this comes for 999. Okay, if you want some theory support as well and live doubt classes over here, you have to go and join the crash course. You get in this live doubt clarification. Okay, so if you want that, go ahead, join for 1999. If you want just the mock test, 999 is for ABHYAS KCET test series. Please go ahead and check it out. Okay, link for that you'll find in the videos description section. Go and check it out and take the course right now only. Even if you miss one day, it's going to be a big loss for you. Okay, try to use the time properly. The planner that we have, the weekly planner, check here. In the week 1, what I would like you to do is focus on the high-weightage chapters, the difficult ones. Try to start with the calculus itself and then add some PUC chapters. Now you might have a question, sir, what PUC chapters actually? Do not worry, I'm going to give you a list of that as well. But as of now, try to focus on calculus and first PUC in the first week 1, and try to write at least 1 or 2 mock part test. Okay, when I say part test, I mean if you have taken the basically our crash course, if you remember, and if you have taken the KC30 crash course, in that you'll find the part test. Chapter wise, we have clubbed 2-3 chapters together, and we have given you part test in mathematics and chemistry, physics and everything. Okay, and in biology you'll find that. So go and take the part test, okay, according to the syllabus you covered. Okay, this gives you confidence that okay, I have learned these chapters and now I can write the mock test. So please write the mock test in the part syllabus format. Week 1, again in week 2 also same thing. Try to cover a vector 3D, probability, okay, and alongside that matrix and determinant also, because these are small chapters. This is a straightforward formula based chapter. Even probability is the same, or even matrix determinant is a property and calculation based chapter. These are simple ones. Whole week is enough to cover this up. So cover these PU2 chapters. They are again high scoring, 8 to 9 marks over here, 6 marks, 5 marks over here, again over here also 8 to 9 marks. And alongside that, some chapters of first PUC. Give few more mock tests. 1 and 2 you can give over here. Here also you can give part test 3 and 4. Okay, if you have the crash course, you'll have the part test. If you don't have it, try to figure out from some place, but try to write part test over here. Writing mocks is very important, so try to understand that importance of the mock test, okay, in that format. Now in week 3 and week 4, this will be for majorly for all easy and moderate chapters revision. Why easy and moderate revision? One more time, because actually majority of marks, so the 20 marks in this and 25 marks in this are easy and moderate. Only the 15 marks question will be difficult in nature. So let's try to get this right at all cost. We'll not lose marks in easy and moderate. That's why I've kept 1 week just for the revision of all easy and moderate chapters. Okay, easy chapters, if I want to tell you, very easy chapters are your matrix determinant, vector 3D, probability, AOD, and these chapters. Differentiation questions are there, some basic integration questions are there. Okay, relation and function, ITF, from your PU1 conic section, straight lines, and so on. Okay, so go and focus on the easy chapters on the week 3 and week 4. This is basically half a week, so you have to include these two together, writing full length test and analysis. Okay, of course, when I write mock test, you got to analyze it, what went wrong, how you're performing, is the marks improving or not. So try to write as much as full length test possible, alongside with analysis and complete revision. For the last, basically this will be a combination of both of these, and try to write at least 5+ mock test over here, beta. 5+ mock test is a mandatory over here. Now, so with the planner clear, let's look at some pro hack for speed. Number 1, try to use the 80-second rule. Never solve a problem without a timer. Try to use, even if when you're practicing, practicing means you don't know something, okay, you want to learn it. Even when you're learning it, try to learn in the time constraint only, okay. So 80 seconds to solve the question, not more than that. Option elimination, try to plug in these simple values 0, 1, -1 to eliminate some of the options which is there in the question. Yes, not in all questions, but in some problems it actually works, okay. Formula memorization, this is very important. You all know that in CET there are many direct formula based questions, or there may be a question where it is clubbed on multiple concepts, still will be formula based. So formula memorization is very important. Writing the trigonometry, calculus identities, all these formulas are very important in the, try to write it every morning. No negative marking is there, so try to attempt every question and use logic for the guessing. Don't rest, sir, next question 5, next 5 questions. So next first 5 questions BBB, next 5 questions CCC. Don't do like that, okay? Even if you're guessing, try to guess and with the logic, why is it going to be like that? For example, in derivative is coming negative, so decreasing function and all of that concept can be utilized, okay? So try to use the guesses with logic, and of course do not leave any question. There's no negative marking, okay? So these are the speed, these are the hacks for your speed. Now, as I mentioned, important chapters of PU1 are listed over here. important and easy ones. Okay, so sets, again, I'm not saying that you should skip algebra altogether. For example, binomial I've not taken over here, PNC, sequence and series. For algebra chapters, bacha, for algebra chapters, try to at least learn formulas, learn basics plus formulas. I'm telling you why. Because for somebody who is weak in algebra, will take too much time to learn over here. But somebody who is average or good in algebra, even doing this will be sufficient. Okay, so for everybody who want to score out of out, want to go out of out, because each chapter in algebra, whether it is binomial theorem, sequences and series, complex numbers, so all the chapters has only 1 marks coming from here, so 4 to 5 marks over here. PNC also is there, so if for 4 or 5 marks you cannot lose the other 10, right? So try to understand over here, this question doesn't come every year, but if it comes, it'll be very, very easy question. Okay, introduction to 3D geometry, remember the plane wala question is there. So these are the chapters list from your PU1 chapters, which is easy in nature and also high weightage. Sets 2 questions, rational function 1 or 2 question, you can see the list over here. Okay, so very, very important. The essential resources list means from where, if you have to study right now, what should be, means how can you consider that I have referred a right resource. So basically, if you have taken our crash course, you have mix of everything, because we have based our crash course based upon these things only. What is there? NCERT solved examples, 100% mastery is very, very much required. If you want to learn any new concept and if you want to revise any new concept, I think solved examples will be a good way to go. Then you have PYQs for the CET from the last 7-8 years. Because why 7-8 years? You will see the change in pattern, the question which is skipped over there, the deleted syllabus also you get to know. Okay, so PYQs of the last 7 to 8 years. Daily target of 60 MCQs has to be done in mathematics, means you have to solve at least of 60 questions every day alongside the formula revision, and you have 5+, try to solve 5+ full length mock examination, okay, under the real exam condition. What it means is simply writing the paper with a simulation of 60 minutes timer on your clock. Okay, once you have the timer, start the paper. Got it? These are some important resources and checklists that you should follow if you are looking to score high marks in mathematics. So I have given you everything that you need to follow properly. If you are able to do that, I'm very sure you're gonna be successful in scoring high marks for your CET examination in mathematics. Follow us for more such content, follow us for more some strategy videos, and of course all the help that you need, we are here to support you. Just let us know by putting your thoughts, your queries in the comment section. We'll be back with an answer very, very soon. That's all in this class. I'm gonna see you again in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.